The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram! Get up. I'm Diego.
I'm
not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
okay. What do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there, but if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people.
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
You think? I doubt it's ever very clever. There was a time when things would have gone very differently. That wasn't fair. I better keep out of it.
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Let me pass.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
Hang on. Better not go rushing it. I doubt that's ever like the same old story.
If you think.
I then.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
I need to get into the castle. I have a letter here for the High-Fire Mage.
And you expect me to let you stroll inside the castle to hand it over and collect your reward?
Yeah.
Okay, show me the letter.
I'm not letting you handle it. Forget it.
Okay, I've forgotten.
There must be something about that story after all.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
Some people never learn. If you think. Let's talk about something else instead.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Leave everything you hear.
But keep it to yourself.
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
That wasn't very clever. You have to watch what you tell people.
I'm not listening to all that.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes. That won't happen again.
That's really not my problem.
Like to be in his shoes, though.
As long as I'm not involved.
Same old story.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble.
People always talk.
something else instead.
Listening to all the plan regulations.
People always talk.
Same old story every time.
That wasn't very clever.
Things would have gone very differently.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it
That wasn't very clever.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Was a time when things have gone very different.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Get on with it. There are still many things to do.
Take care.
Some people never learn.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I doubt that's ever likely.
Let's talk about something else instead.
What's up?
You'll learn soon enough. I haven't slept properly.
What are the most important places here?
Well, if you like to gamble, you have to go to the arena in the evenings. If you want to buy things, go to the marketplace. They sell practically everything there, except maps. You want maps? You better go and see Graham. His hut's the one just opposite the castle gate.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
If you think it.
Same old story every time.
If you think,
That wasn't very clever.
maybe. Some people
Doubt that's ever
Rely on somebody when you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
People always talk.
What's up?
You'll learn soon enough. Be on your guard at all times, especially at night. I haven't slept properly for days.
Who's the boss around here?
Gomez. He lives in the castle, but we diggers have enough to worry about with the guards. It's best if you just keep out of their way. If you don't, you have a problem.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Yeah, there must be something about that story after you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You have to watch what you tell people. That wasn't very clever.
Must be something about that story.
Maybe. As long as I'm not involved. Let's talk about something else instead. I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
Hey, you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
That wasn't very clever. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Why not? How much ore were you thinking of?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all I need.
There was a time when things would have gone.
I don't have tin ore.
Then I'll take whatever you have. That's okay. You can give me the rest next time I see you. Let me see. Oh, I take small donations too. It's the thought that counts. Thanks for the ore, kid. From now on, I'll be watching out for you whenever you're in the camp.
Hang on, better not so.
See ya.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I wouldn't like to be.
How are you doing?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really complain.
And where do you get your ore from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people here, I can help you sort the thing out.
If I was in trouble, you could help me? How?
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thoris. You better never get into trouble with him, but then, well, you never know. Thoris can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you again. And that's a bad thing. As a greenhorn, you depend on him, so you come to see me. I know a lot of people here Thoris listens to. They put in a good word for you, and Thoris is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of favors. Your ore. And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
Could you tell me which of the shadows belongs to the influential people here?
You want to impress the right people, do you? Diego has the most power of all the shadows. He trusts Fingers, Whistler, and Sly. Dexter and Fisk sell their stuff on the market square. They have many customers, even the guards, and that makes them rather influential. And then there's Scatty. He's in charge of the arena and determines who fights and all that. Many people here owe him ore. He's important as well.
Let's talk about something else instead. Hang on, I did not go rushing into anything. People always talk.
That's not really my problem. Hang on, not go rushing into anything.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently. If you think
You shouldn't believe
you're very
everything.
probably right. Yourself. People don't need to know. People always talk.
Can you help me? I think I'm in trouble.
I think so, but I warn you, my help could cost between 100 and 500 ore.
Something else instead. Obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
As long as I'm talking about something else instead.
People always talk.
Maybe.
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
If you think. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Hang on.
Help me with Gomez.
As far as I know, he doesn't have a problem with you. Don't worry.
Thought that'd been cleared up ages
That was
ago.
very clever.
Zombies better keep
There's
trouble
something
ahead.
about that story, after all.
It was
Rely
obvious
on
that there would be
somebody,
trouble
and
ahead.
you're in
Long as
trouble.
I know.
That's how it goes. Always talk.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
People
There was a
always
time when things would have gone very differently.
If you think.
You're very
That
probable.
won't happen again.
I'd better keep out of it. Rely on somebody, and you're in trouble. That's
Some
how it
people
goes.
never learn.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Better not go rushing.
That's how it goes.
Maybe.
As long as I'm not involved. People always talk. You're very
You have
probably
to
right.
watch what you tell people.
People always talk.
You shouldn't believe
Must
everything
be
you hear.
something about that story, after all.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone very
Hate to be in
different.
his shoes, though.
That's really not my
As long as I'm not involved.
If you think.
Thought that'd have been cleared up ages ago.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
time out. This
That's
is
probably right.
Wasn't very clever.
Keep it to yourself.
time out.
Nobody
This
to
is
know.
all the blabber.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. That won't happen again.
That's really not my problem. That's really not my problem. People
There was a
always
time when
talk.
things would have gone very different.
Every time.
Hang on, better not go rushing
I would
into
like
it.
to be in his shoes, though, because he...
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Maybe...
Same old story every time.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
That won't happen.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently. That won't happen
You
again.
gotta watch what you tell people.
I would like to be in this shoes, Some people never learn.
Maybe. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
I would like to be in his shoes, Bob. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Time when things would have gone very different.
If you think. Same old story every time. As long as I'm not involved. Some people never learn. I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
Keep it to yourself.
That wasn't very clever.
You're probably right.
That wasn't very clever.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
If you think.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to
It's
know.
obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
You think?
That wasn't very clever.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Get lost.
You're not in a good mood today, are you? I'd better come with you. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises. Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you, don't worry.
How's things?
Not bad. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. You can have a...
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?